Hi, my name is Patrick Dewald. I joined Informatica almost 2 years ago as part of the Diaco Axon acquisition. The Informatica Axon platform is very much a next-generation data governance platform. For too long, the data governance effort has been inward-looking, focusing on creating lots of governed artifacts. The Axon platform, as a next-generation platform, aims to change the way the organization does business, full stop. Enabling that vision comes down to three fundamental things. Firstly, we need to have an easily accessible understanding on how data is interwoven with the firm. We need to go beyond data definitions and data policies to understand how data is being used in the firm and what its relevance and materiality is. There is no value in data, only opportunity. The value is in the usage. Axon allows you to capture the classical data artifacts like definitions and metadata, but then allows you to add to that a view of business usage and relevance by connecting those data artifacts to viewpoints that matter most in the business. Those could be capabilities, processes, projects, legal entities, regulations, and many more. Not only does this give a view into usage and relevance, it also allows those diverse business communities to engage with the data through a lens that is familiar and relevant to them. A slick UI alone does not ensure adoption. Relevance is equally important. In short, we need business metadata as well as the classical data metadata to unlock value and meaningfully engage. This brings me to the second point: engagement and democratization. No firm is ever going to be digitally transformed or data-driven by only engaging a select few data stewards. Data is the bloodline of the modern firm. Everybody is seeing, using, creating, massaging, making decisions based on data. So if we want to transform the firm to be more considerate as a start to data, we should be inclusive and make it dead easy for anyone to be informed, to understand what data sets are already out there and how they're being used. Only then we can ensure that reuse and alignment of what's already there is the norm rather than the exception. So, the artifacts and understanding we create should be easily accessible and relevant to most. If you need to be a data or IT specialist to engage, we will not be able to transform the firm. Leave the enterprise data models, the taxonomies and the likes in those specialist tools to serve the specialists. To progress the data governance agenda and drive a new culture, everybody should be able to engage and be empowered to make better use of data. Last but not least, collaboration. Too often, collaboration is limited to manually documenting and subsequently manually approving data artifacts. The whole maker-checker madness. The governed artifacts are seen as the goal rather than a means to an end. A next-generation data governance effort focuses on establishing an environment of clarity through which a culture can be promoted where people align because the challenges are as clear as their solutions, creating an environment for everyone to do better and be better aligned. Very rigid structures of set races and workflows and committees and operating models are experienced as bureaucratic and detached from the reality and alienates rather than engages people. Next generation efforts focus on providing vision, principles and priorities within an environment of clarity for those involved to work out relevant and compliant solutions. So to summarize, your data governance efforts are only going to noticeably move the needle within your firm if you go beyond the data artifacts to include business relevant viewpoints. You go beyond the stewardship vertical and democratize so everyone in the firm can engage. And thirdly, you go beyond the operating model, committees and workflows to create an environment for true collaboration, participation and belonging. Thank you for listening in. Do reach out if you wanted to learn more on any of today's topics.